Make sure we are up and operational. Yeah. Excellent connection. That's what's up. I'm still preparing our show so we can have fun. You know what I mean? My brother isn't here. This is the early show. I'm going to separate the shows. That's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to start separating them. Because initially, we were going to start going live in the afternoons, but our schedules rotate to some degree. So sometimes you'll get dual shows. Twice as much. Twice as much for your buck. Yo, I got a nice little show set up. A nice little early morning. What happened at last night's show? What happened? What happened was a few things happened. I'm gonna watch the news with y'all too. It's this one Pop the Balloon episode I've been seeing going around. These are gonna be apps like real reactions. You know, people say reaction, but they already watched it before. So these are gonna be genuine. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. These are going to be genuine reactions. Because I haven't seen any of this stuff yet. Things that appear interesting. You know what I mean? Are they bringing military troops to Puerto Rico? No? Y'all don't want to hear that? Okay, let's say we're going to find a happy medium. Okay? From what we need to watch. And then what we want to watch. Oh man, I want to do more regular news, but it's stressful. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all what I got on the docket today. We got Busta Rhymes. He's snapping. I'm gonna tell y'all why in a second. We got this guy Akaash Singh. I've been hearing about him. Some sort of simulation. He's in a simulation. Jada Pikket supposedly still doing some Baltimore thug type things. We're going to do the regular news. So apparently Maino crashed out. Maino went crazy or something. People use these words so frivolously. Crash out. Apparently Maino from the new podcast with him and Jim Jones and Dave East and Fab. He had an issue with DJ Academics. We're going to see what that's all about. Yeah, then we got that weird Pop the Balloon episode. I don't know what's up with that lady. Then we're going to do a little bit more regular news. But to get it popping, first of all, I'm going to start with this one. Hold on, give me a second. No, y'all like, he ain't even start yet. We ain't even see what's going on. We just see that holiday Yule log. Pause. Y'all don't remember when on Christmas all you would get was fire on TV. They give you 24 hours of fire. Fire TV. And you thinking like, oh, like TV that is fire? No. They give you actual fire on your TV screen. That's all you would get. TV fire. 100%. What's up, everybody? Coming to the room. Anyway, it's an epidemic, not of TV fire, but of people falling asleep in concerts. Just like last week, it happened to Burna Boy. He was mad. He put somebody out. Everybody was all on the news. He didn't care. But then apparently it just happened to Busta Rhymes last night. Let's see. I didn't see this footage at all. I just saw the headline. I said, I got to check this out. So the title of this video, come from All Urban Central, is Busta Rhymes snaps on a crowd for falling asleep during his set.
Make some motherfucking noise for the fucking world famous MOP.
It's a lot of cussing.
Too early for you niggas to be acting like you tired. We keeping this shit Brooklyn right now. It's Brooklyn in this motherfucker. Hey, yo.
Busta, you old. Your fans are old. Got these damn reading glasses on. They tired. You probably got there late, smoking weed, walking around wearing these weird outfits. He got on an inside out purse.
Too early for you niggas to be acting like you tired.
No, it's not. What time is it?
We keeping this shit Brooklyn right now. It's Brooklyn in this motherfucker.
Yeah, but tone it down.
Hey, yo. If you ready to turn it up, let me hear you say, turn it up. Say, turn it up.
Even Spliff Star done got tired. Spliff Star used to have so much energy. Not no more. He just patting Busta Rhymes' cheeks. That's his job description now. He a cheek patter. Nah, I'm shout out to Spliff Star. All right, let me see. Let me see what happened. Maybe it was legitimate. Busta was mad.
No, fuck that. Look at Shorty. Do what she's shaking. Stop. Turn it back up. Turn it back up.
What? Oh, yeah. I swear to God, my mother had a purse and a pair of boots that looked just like Busta Rhymes' jacket. She went to a Prince concert in the 80s. For 78-year-old presidents, this is a pretty good performance, man. They like president age for 78-year-old men. I call them presidents because that's the only, like, if you're 78 and you still doing stuff, you got to be a president or a congressman or something. Most 78-year-olds are just, you know, they taking it easy. All I'm telling you is some lit nursing homes coming up soon. If you're trying to get people, everybody getting into the nursing profession, this is a good time to be a CNA, a GNA, them people that been there in the nursing home. It's going to be fun. Okay. I think, am I breaking all rights reserved 1977? All right, take it easy. I just realized that. Anyway, well, they woke the crowd up. They weren't actually asleep. They said, Burna Boy, somebody fell asleep. Let me see. I never actually watched Academics. I just hate on him. Now, I don't hate on him, but I just see the clips. The clips. Let's see if Academics could get us to where Burna Boy. All right, here we go.
This is what occurred. Let me see.
Like
Noticing the fans sleeping, and this is what occurred. Let me see.
So when I stand up here and I see you over there with your girl sleeping in front of me, this is me to fuck off, man.
When I see you at your girl. That nigga got tribesmen on that ass.
And I see you over there with your...
When I see you over there, he was not bullshit. Let me see.
Used to continue his show after noticing the fans sleeping, and this is what occurred. Let me see.
So when I stand up here and I see you over there with your girl sleeping in front of me, this is me to fuck off, man. So please take that fuck off. Fast now. Take her home, take her home, take her home. I'm not doing no more song until you take her home, man. Yo, hurry up, man.
So essentially, he's performing. He noticed a woman who's sleeping. He says, "Hold on, cut the fucking music. What the hell, your brother?" And then he's talking to the guy who's with her boyfriend, seemingly. "I'm not performing no more until you bring her home. She's sleeping at my show. She clearly tired. Get her ass on out of here. Both y'all go."
You gotta take her home.
Subaru is proud to be the largest automotive donor to Meals on Wheels America, helping.
I bet ain't no commercials in the academic stream.
Wallahi, I'm not doing another song for you. Go.
Wallahi.
Wallahi.
How do we daylight global thinking for the 10? It says talk about what?
Yeah, he was irritated. I'm gonna see if I can get it directly. All right, here we go.
Burna Boy really kicked a couple out of his concert.
Oh my God, I hate them AI voices. Burna Boy, really?
We're doing this shit because we're fucking doing it and we love it, you understand? So when I stand up here and I see you over there with your girl sleeping in front of me, it pisses me the fuck off.
It pisses me the fuck off. Oh, that was another time they
We're doing
said.
this shit because we're fucking doing it and we love it, you understand? So when I stand up here and I see you over there with your girl sleeping in front of me, it pisses me the fuck off, man. You understand? So please take her the fuck home. Huh? Fast now. Take her home, take her home, take her home. Bro, I'm not doing no more song until you take her home, bro. Real life. Man, you're taking the fucking piss, bro.
She tired. She was working. She got off work. She barely made it down here. She just wanted to take a nap through that one song that she don't like. Give her a refund.
Bro, hurry up, man. Wallahi, I'm not doing another song. Wallahi.
No Burna Boy for you. No Burna Boy for you. He mad. Big mad. Was that an usher or just a friend? He about to come out the audience. She about to get the worst meet and greet ever. How you get a meet and greet with your favorite star, but they don't like you? They just they not mean. They mean to you. Some women will pay for that. You can have an argument with your favorite star. That's just as good as getting them Chris Brown pictures where you hump on your butt and all that. Instead, you can get in an argument with Burna Boy. How much that cost? She gonna mess around and get jumped in there. Everybody like, we trying to get our Burna Boy. All them other girls, they trying to get their Burna Boy in. Was that security? He brought a big ass. All right, let's go, lady. Burna Boy doesn't want you here anymore. Oh, he gave it an under the arm grab. He gave it a police shoplifting arm. It's like she shoplifted, like she stole something. She stole some of Burna Boy's time. You got to go home. He brought all black security to get her. Not all black people. I mean that too. No, one was a white man, but they brought the full security with the boots. People, look at this. It's crazy. Yo. I don't know if y'all getting the full context. Let me switch this out. pause. I don't think y'all saying it. Whoa. And they run her out. All she was trying to do was get some rest. You won, Burner Boy. You defeated the tired lady that just got off work. You protested against Rosa Parks.
If you ever like, put them lights over your head, light this shit up.
If you got a full night's sleep and you're not tired at all. I guess the people got what they wanted. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, what else we got? Okay, all right, this video, I've been hearing a little bit about this guy, Akaash. He's a comedian, and apparently he's like a super red pill kind of comedian guy. He'll tell you about your girl, and it turns out that his girl got a lot of stuff that people trying to tell him about. I don't know. That's the small basis I got of it, but we're gonna do this with Fawcett Media. I really like this guy's channel. And he'll probably break it down for you much better than I could, because I'm watching it, trying to learn it just like y'all. So I don't want to hear that. You doing a reaction, do a reaction. Yeah. How you watch TV? I'm asking y'all to hang out with me. If you don't want to hang out with me, I mean, I'm going to say the name of where to go see it somewhere else. You don't got to hang out. But if you do. All right, here we go. The title of this video coming from Fawcett Media is Akaash and Jaylene. What's her name? Okay. Akaash and Jasleen attempt damage control.
I love you, but we have to talk about it.
All right. He peoples with Schultz too. I didn't know this was going to be this good. Oh my God. They got this set up like Maury or something. Oh man, this is going to be a full. I need to read. Oh my God. This is going to be excellent.
Have to talk about it.
He had a red pill round table.
Can't imagine what you've been going through the last few weeks. Tell us what's been on your mind.
Dude,
what's been on your
He got tears on his quarter zip.
heart.
I'm so glad you asked me, man. It's been really hard for me. Hard for you? Oh my God!
Okay, they kidding. God damn, because I'm about to say, nigga, don't do that.
Jocelyn Singh is in the building.
Yeah. Can we settle something for the internet?
Yeah.
Yeah. Will you kiss Akaash right now?
Oh, I don't even know if I want to see it.
On the lips.
Okay,
Prove everybody wrong.
But it's gonna mess my life.
Bring that ass over here. Bring that ass over here.
Oh, because they said he don't be kissing her. Said she don't never kiss him in the mouth like she love him. She don't act like she love him.
So I guess the pressure got too much for Andrew Schultz and the crew over at Flagrant with this Akaash Singh and Jasleen's
That's how you say his name. Akaash.
thing, marriage drama, and all the disrespect that happened within that. But Flagrant social media teaser promised last night a real intervention for Akaash. And of course, these are comedians, so they're making it up as they go. Instead, they delivered a masterclass in avoidance.
Let's just get right into it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which frat party should my daughter avoid in the near future? I have a 2-year-old daughter. Which frat party should she not go to?
Shy should avoid Teak because they definitely. Why?
They make you pop that.
Why are there black little people in the back? They got black Oompa Loompas. What's going on in the back?
Thing crazy or
No,
what?
because they spiked the drink.
No way.
Yeah, so they got kicked off of our campus.
No
for
way.
Doing that. Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah.
Popping. Yeah.
Let's just get some definition.
Okay.
We're gonna any terms that you might need to know the actual meaning of. Alex is here to
To
break
be
it
fair,
down.
I thought it was just like dancing, getting dressed up, and maybe that was my mistake.
Yeah.
So I
The internet expected accountability. A lot of their fans in their comments were upset. They were, I'm not watching this, type people. This is one of the first episodes of their show I've watched in a very long time.
Because they want to really talk about it, like really do that. They teased it like it was going to be real. They had me. I was like, oh man, they're going to really get into it. But he's not going to do that. Really, if he has been exposed, as they say, because supposedly it's a lot of information with her saying things on her podcast that alludes to her being a lot more loose than she actually proclaims to be, or her husband proclaims her to be. So if all that stuff is true and it's like evidence of her, being slaughtered up, they ain't gonna really talk about that on a comedy show. Nobody want to hear that. I kind of did want to hear.
I found it hilarious that they had to come there and really talk this out because of the pressure from the internet. But they talked about a couple things that actually I mentioned in my videos. They use the same deflection tactics that Flagrant mocks in others. Like comedians are supposed to be held to this high level, but for some reason, when it comes to their lives and their issues, they don't want to be held to that same level. That's the thrust of my take of what happened on this episode.
So, like, in terms of the gold digging,
yeah.
like,
Serious.
Do you consider yourself a good gold digger?
Yeah. Because I invested low and waited for it to go high.
You're a gold prospect.
That's not a gold digger.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're like a what is that? You're like a hedge fund manager.
Yeah, you're like Akaash with Bitcoin.
Exactly. And it's like,
She bought much lower than I did. She bought at the bottom. She could not have bought
That is
lower.
something that
but
is.
to be fair, it's like I was working too in the beginning,
One
and
of
you
us was
weren't.
working.
Yeah.
What were you doing?
When we met, I worked at Goldman Sachs. I got a job at Deloitte after I graduated college.
Yeah.
I was a consultant.
Sleeping in until 12 a.m. 12 p.m.
data.
You're a gold digger.
Yeah,
Gold digger right here. You got this girl sleeping on the ground.
Yeah, I know. This whole thing backfired.
I was saying rent.
But this isn't about Akaash's relationship. It's about Flagrant. The fact that they took this angle, the wrestling angle, they brought Jasleen on as a guest, like it was some type of, like promotion for her or rebrand, like that's the crazy thing. They hold everybody else to account. They hold everybody else. Will Smith, they were very hard on Will Smith and his situation with his wife.
Because that's their boy.
They got a real double standard over there on how they're handling.
Because that's their homeboy. Why would they not? Let's not pretend like everybody in this world isn't a hypocrite. It's very easy to hold other people to accountable. We're not talking about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how most people feel. And I'm sure to some degree, even the brother Fawcett Media, I'm sure there are things where he'll make the exception because it's him and his people, where you may condemn. And I'm not saying to morally condemn somebody, but where the repercussions may be harder because them condemning him could harm his career. They part of the same squad. They're not going to do that. That's your job. That's my job.
Things. But Akaash, somebody in the comments said he seemed like he's aged 5 years in this period of time where he's been the trending topic that he is. I guess he never thought he would get to this place where everybody on YouTube and all the reactors on TikTok are talking about your relationship.
Like, I've seen her at her core, good, bad, all of it. Mm-hmm. So I know who she is enough that none of these things I'm ever going to take seriously because I've seen her. We've been at the absolute bottom. She's seen me at my absolute worst. So if I make these jokes, if I call her a bitch or whatever, she's like, I know this. Like, at our absolute worst, we still loved each other. We still stayed by each other's side. Mm-hmm. So I think that's what I didn't realize also. And I didn't think...
So apparently this guy's also a stand-up, and his stand-up is a bit contrary to the type of stuff he be talking about, right? So let's see if we can find some of his stand-up. Okay, I don't want to watch this full special. We can watch a little bit of it, right?
The Chevy Silverado 2500 HD and available advanced towing technology.
Okay, nice little Bollywood. He got some Bollywood going on. Okay. So there's a nice little room. He comes out, fire. Chinese writing on the jacket. They love him. They love him.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, that was
Now, mind you, this is pre something about his girlfriend. About her doing whatever she did, or they saying she did, allegedly.
amazing. Super. You don't give a fuck about me at all, huh? That was crazy. Had her feet on the steps like impress me. That didn't impress you, yo? You just sitting here mad casual. Are you okay, miss? What's your deal? Just terrible posture, whole body language. I'm not mad at you. It just seems like you're very unimpressed with everything that's happening right now. And maybe I'm being insecure, but I really do kind of feel like this girl hates me. This is crazy. Why does she have to sit up front to hate me? That's crazy. How old are you? 16.
All right, fuck this. We're gonna have to try to find a bit. See this dude work through all this. All right, how to spot faithful men versus cheaters.
Y'all a cute ass couple. How long you been together? Why y'all still look this good? You got kids? 5? Nah, something's weird, yo. I gained 3 to 4 pounds a year every year since I met my wife. That's how this bitch knows I'm faithful. I'm not gonna look good for the rest of these sluts out here. I'm not cheating on my wife. I'm cheating on my diet quite a bit. What do you do, man? You must make money. That's a front if I've ever heard it. He owns his own business. You know how I knew? Not just because you're good, but because you got all these buttons unbuttoned. That's rich man's confidence. That's a reasonable unbutton right there. One at the top, right here. Just unbutton that. No, don't do that. Now you looking like you.
Oh, he one of them guys. He one of them guys, but I can't find nothing from him. He don't have no joke. He don't have no bits. All right, this is why she did Indian man.
Introducing the bracelet of champions.
What is it about Indians that you're drawn to?
The respect for women.
The respect for women. Hey, you know what's crazy?
She don't know, she never seen India.
I thought it was the comedy club. I answered it. I go, hello? He goes, hey, what's up, man? I go, hey. And then he goes, I just want to know if you need anything while you're here. I said, who are you?
You get any funny calls today?
Oh, this motherfucker got my number online and called me. The fuck is that, yo? He said, my name is so-and-so. I work in hospitality. I said, you think it's hospitable to find a motherfucker's phone number and call him unsolicited?
Do you guys want to go to dinner right now?
I don't. Hey, I'm gonna be honest.
No steakhouse.
I'm gonna be honest. If you can get into a restaurant and I can't, I'm gonna kill myself. If there's a restaurant this guy got connections to and I can't get in, I'm killing myself.
You're gonna
I'm killing myself.
Run some merch.
Telling him you can't get in. Look at this guy. He can't handle it. He's cackling. That's the craziest shit I ever heard in my life. And it ain't a Punjabi. Least respect for women of all people. You know how I know Indian dudes are sexist? Cause I'm sexist.
How long do you think it takes me to tap you out?
All right, I can't do it with this nigga. But anyway.
I was nearly famous enough to become a meme.
Yeah,
I was wrong.
But when you have a career built on making jokes about people's relationship and doing crowd work about people's relationship, you should expect this type of thing. That's what I would think. But Flagrant's brand is built on holding people's feet to the fire and no bull. They made a career of calling people out on their nonsense, demanding real answers when public figures try to skirt responsibility. But the moment their friend sits in that chair, all those principles go out the window. Andrew's immediate gold-digging joke, it set a unserious tone to the whole episode. So the first, Yeah, it was only an hour long, mind you. But what I think happened is they couldn't avoid talking about this and move on with the business. Like I said, it's really impacting business. All of their comments for the last few weeks have been talking about Akaash's marriage, which is that's devastating. But so they come out and joke it up, and they were laughing with Jasleen and having her come up with an excuse for every criticism that's been levied at them. But they also let her off the hook, which kind of goes to the whole point of why people brought this up in the first place.
Or because you were evicted from your apartment, you were moving to New Jersey, right?
Yeah,
This is real.
basically.
And you still want to stay with him.
Yeah, I mean...
Why?
Yeah.
I never actually asked why.
No, you know why, bro. Come on.
Oh, yeah,
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. You got that muffin top.
Yeah, you got that loud. Yeah.
Okay, the real answer...
What is loud? What was that?
His dick smells.
Oh, that dick. Yeah. Because once you... Yo, Kurt. Guys, you guys are professional security.
What
man.
if light breaks out?
Come on. You didn't make sure. Okay. No, but for real, you got a stink dick husband sleeping on the floor. like, what's wrong with you, man? Like, you're supposed to be a gold digging whore according to the internet.
That's what I'm saying. There was like so many red flags early on.
But why'd you stay? That's
okay. I stayed because I felt like as soon as I met you, it was love at first sight. I loved you. Like, I don't know. I just felt like, and maybe like you feel like that when you guys met your wives or your fiance. It's like, you just like know when you have that special connection. It's like, okay, like God picked this person out for me, and like everything he did from top to bottom, like his character, his integrity, his personality, like I just like loved everything about it. So I was like, okay, like I don't want to just leave because we're going through a hard time, because I really believed in like his potential, like just like you did,
for sure.
You know, because you were more successful than Akaash, like in the very beginning and stuff, and now you guys, yeah, whatever.
I also believe that he was incredibly brilliant and talented, but also just an amazing soul and an incredible person.
Exactly. But I just know, I also knew that about him, that he had.
All right, so they skipped over it, but I want to know more about it. I've been preached in one. Let's see what they talking about.
Uber Eats is bringing you savings.
They got one. This has come from Abin Priest. It's only 16 hours old, but it's called The Saddest Indian. Oh man.
On your favorite game day snacks. Like right now, score 40% off.
People send me Akaash posts every day. I got a bit of Akaash fatigue, you know. But he decided to get on a stand-up comedy set, and you know, the internet had been fine, so people bought tickets to hate on him, and they recorded what he had to say about his wife. And so,
talking about again, I don't think these narratives, people calling your wife a gold digger and all these other things, it's a shitty thing. So I'm gonna tell one story that I have never even told her. Honestly, she has no idea of this.
Essentially, he's like, it's really shitty for people to call his wife a hoe and a gold digger, which I agree. If it wasn't true.
My wife and I met in 2014. I was not making much money. I was getting $25 a night doing stand-up. I was on MTV shows that paid dog shit money. If she was a gold digger, then I didn't even have 10 to get the bitch, to be honest. But then in 2018, I went flat fucking broke. 34 years old, I probably made $4,000 that entire year. And we couldn't even afford the living room we lived in New York City. We had to move out of that apartment and move to New Jersey. And what's even sadder than moving to New Jersey is I had to save up money to move to New Jersey. So we had to stay on her friend's couch for almost a month. We were basically homeless for a month. So I could save money to move to New Jersey. And I remember the night before we went to the couch, we had to stay in our apartment illegally. We were supposed to have been out by like 12 p.m. We moved everything out, but we didn't have a place to stay, so we had to stay there that night. It was just me and her sleeping on a hardwood floor. I'm 34 years old. She's 25 years old. I'm looking at this girl like, man, you could go be with an Indian who's a doctor, like a real Indian. You're a beautiful girl. You have so much ahead of you. Me, I don't know what my life is gonna be. I'm 34, I'm fucking broke. This dream might not ever happen, but I'm too fucking moronic to quit. And I have nothing to give her. It's just a light jacket. It's like October. We have nothing. So I hand her the jacket, and then she said, what's this for? I said, you can use that as a pillow. And then she goes, well, what are you gonna use? And I said, I'll figure it out. She handed me back the jacket. She goes, you take this. And then she laid with her head on my chest and her arm around me the entire night. And I remember thinking in that moment, this is why I haven't shared this with her, because I remember thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to marry this girl because I'm so broken, I'm in such a bad place, and it's a dark fucking time in my life. But I know I will never find a girl that loves me this much ever again, and I will never find a girl who rides for me this hard ever again.
Don't laugh at him. He don't care if she a slower. She hugged him on the floor. It don't bother him. He don't care nothing about none of the stuff they said about her. That's what he's saying. Period.
Why?
And he's sorry about all those other jokes that he made about people that's in bad relationship. But I ain't hear him yet. I'm gonna look for him.
Why?
I should have watched this before. I was wondering where this was going. So what? She's like, she's amazing because she uses chest as a pillow instead of a jacket.
No, you're missing the point.
She stood by him when he was struggling.
You're missing the point.
Well, tell me.
This comedy is supposed to be funny.
That was, but I think I was the only one laughing at that part when I realized what the story was.
I'm sorry. No, that was not cool.
I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, I've laid my head on a jacket before. My girl's titties feel way better. I don't think she was doing you a big solid. I just think it's more comfortable.
No, it's cute.
It's cute, but it's also more comfortable. Like he asking like she slept on a bed of nails so he could have a jacket. That's what this story sounds like. And it's like, no, she slept on your chest because it's more comfy.
No, it's the fact that she slept on the floor with him all night, period.
She's like, hey, you can have this jacket.
Yeah, you don't want to sleep on it.
He's just come out and just like, I don't care that you. I don't care. I don't care what she did. I don't care what she sucked on. I don't care where they put it. I don't care about the frat guys and all the other stuff they kept saying. I don't care about none of that. She slept on the floor with me, and I will never forget that. She could have been with a real Indian, but she not. She with me. And that's how he feel. And there's nothing y'all can say, so stop bothering him.
Jacket that went outside.
Oh, yeah.
Like, your jacket's been outside all day long. Like, it's going to fuck up my skin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't have cash for my routine, but at least I'm not going to fuck up my skin.
I was not expecting that. But,
no, it's cute.
It's a cute story.
I think it's a cute story.
It's a cute story.
I think it's a cute story.
Now,
and he was trying to prove that she was not a gold digger.
I hate that I know too much about this person now because of all the clips that are everywhere. But yeah, it's a stand-up set, so half of the stories are not true. I don't know why he lied about being broke when he met her. Because I used to think that was the case. And it turns out the dude was making six figures when they met.
And then all of a sudden, end of 2017, all the shows started suddenly getting canceled one by one. So I went from making like a low six figures, nothing crazy, but six figures.
Not making much money. I was getting $25 a night doing stand-up. I was on MTV shows that paid dog shit money.
7 MTV shows. I wasn't making crazy money. I was making like low six figures.
He was getting a lot of work from MTV. Like his first show was Wildin' Out, and then he did Guy Code, and he was just like on a bunch of MTV shows, and he was able to like reach a six-figure salary.
Well, in New York City, six-figure salary is kind of, I'm just saying. I don't know if you never lived there.
6 figures, I don't care where you are, that's good money.
My energy bill dropped from $150 to $50 by doing this. My friends laughed at me when I spent $40.
Even in New York.
It's okay in New York.
That's good money. Nigga, half the people in New York live there making half that amount.
Fair.
She moved into our place, and then all of a sudden, end of 2017, all the shows started suddenly getting canceled one by one. I'm going broke. So 2018, we're doing Flagrant. My wife, financially anxious person, is like, what is going on? Like, we're talking about getting married? Is this what it's going to...
That's what I'm saying when nitpicking on things, because they're calling it a gold digger. Low six figures to gold digger is not much. Not the people.
Not New York City.
People I know.
I don't disagree.
Like he said, she could have got a real Indian, but she got him. She thought he was funny and clever.
I actually agree with you on that point.
Then wait, that's the normal gold digging people. You have to add an Indian gold digger on top of that.
Okay. It's a balance
because they wear a lot of chains. You seen Xerxes?
You are early 30s making low six figures as an entertainer. You are top 1%.
Yes, but
period.
Gold digger. Gold, yeah, the keyword is gold digger. And why I'm saying, oh shit, preacher said Indian gold digger, that's good. No, because I think that even culturally, different countries, the gold digging is going to be even more because they're going to feel like their parents and their parents need someone to be like already out there. Like it's already a thing, and he makes comedy about that. That you know, in order for your family or for your daughter to be able, he has to marry like a doctor. That's not even gold digging status. That's basic. What does he do?
Right.
He has to be a doctor.
What kind of doctor?
If your base is
If you had to own a hotel.
doctor, he has to be a doctor, someone that makes money. The people that are going to be considered gold diggers are going to be even more than that.
Just because somebody digs more gold than her doesn't mean she's not a gold digger.
I think.
Well, if that's the case, then what woman isn't?
It is low six figures is low for gold digging for her. Gold diggers would be like a little bit.
I disagree. I think all that gold digging title means is that you're.
If you an Indian gold digger, you mess with the sheikhs and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody a doctor, they all mess with doctors. That's just standard. But you know, other than that, you got to get you a, you know what I mean? Bing, ding, 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 with the Rolls Royce and all that. You got to get that.
Looking at someone, their financial status, their money, and you're looking at someone in the top end brackets, and that's what you're going for. That's gold digging to people. That's how people use it. You know, they're not looking at, are you doing one? He's a top percenter. Now, you can say by Indian standards, whatever, most Indians are not marrying doctors or the equivalent.
Yeah, 100%.
They can have whatever standard. They're marrying regular ass niggas.
100%. But
So,
the thing is, what I'm trying to say basically is that started from the bottom. Now she's here. She's didn't start off as a gold digger or a prime gold digger, but she worked her way up there. Definitely.
How did she work her way up?
Oh, by different things. You can work your way up into being a gold digger by going out with someone that is an enabler. But if you're going out with someone that's giving or needs to prove something, and always gives, then you become that thing because it becomes the norm.
Yeah, but their argument is that she was from the start, that she looked at his status, because they met at a comedy festival, the dude was doing good, he's already on television.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's gold digging by any standard. The only reason I even brought this up is because when he's telling the story, if you listen to what he says that when they met, he was just making $25 a show.
You can choose your truth there. You could be making,
He was making much less than he is now. Anyway, what else we got going on? Oh yeah, so Maino and Academics is mad at each other.
They can had to pay a hefty price for it. Academics just made a big mistake and had to pay a hefty price for it. See, Academics made a mistake that I had to learn myself, which is over the hill street dudes don't like being called unk. Like those over the hill YNs, like the 50-plus-year-old they don't like being called unk, bruh. Right? You called the wrong 50-year-old YN an unk, you damn near might lose your life that day, bruh. They don't like being called unk, bruh. So Academics thought he was paying homage. He thought he was giving a compliment and showing love
I'm old.
to Maino, Jim Jones, who
Unc.
are the mascots.
It don't bother me. You can call me Unc. I ain't 50 yet, but you know what I'm saying? Unc is fine.
For 50-year-old YNs. He thought he was showing love to them, and Fab as well, by calling them Unc.
You should be tipping.
Yo, this should be called the Four Unks Pod. This is like the.
It's not that he said Unc. It's that little grin. That's what it is. Nobody wants you calling him Unc and you grinning like that. What the hell is you grinning at? What's
Four
funny?
Unks Pod. Like I rock with. I kind of like this pod. I'm kind of realizing like I thought this would be more madness and chaos. I want to say I like Maino, Davies. I don't know if Davies is an Unk, but definitely everybody else is Fabulous, Maino, and Jim Unks. It's cool. And by the way, Unks is a cool shit. But yeah, they got a good funny pod, man. Given everybody's background, really funny pod. I actually recommend it, chat.
Showing love to the pod was not enough to take away calling them Unc, bruh. Maino and Fabulous and Jim Jones, they were watching this scathing, seething. Academics already revealed that Jim Jones already pressed Academics before. I think like last month, Jim Jones pressed Academics at the NBA Youngboy concert. So there's already bad blood. So I think Ac was going out of his way to show love, to just let them know, hey man, there's no bad blood. I got love for y'all. But that ain't work. Because while Academics was enjoying the podcast, he noticed something. And he began to point it out. And what he noticed and began to point out was the topic of discussion when Jim Jones, Maino, and Fabulous went to potting again. And they went off on Ac.
What'd he say?
Not like you was financially attached because you gave him the money.
By the way, this is the first time, like, I'm glad Fab has a pod, because I always tell you, I've learned nothing about Fab through his music. This was all punchlines, man. But now you get to hear him speak and give, like, at least some stories.
And the dollar amount to what you should deserve, as opposed to the service they was giving you, or you should be tipping.
I didn't get service. That was the problem.
He said I didn't get service. That was a
Service they was giving you, or you should be tipping. I didn't get.
look at this. Yo, this look is a nigga that went in a strip club to fuck. Say I ain't get service. That's the problem.
It's service. That
Look at this right here.
was the problem.
You didn't get service.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This is so NYC.
You should.
Yo, it's like, nah, I ain't even trying to roast the cast. And by the way, I love y'all guys, okay? I hope y'all look at like me talking about y'all. I hope it promotes y'all pod. I'm not hating on y'all. Yo, Jim Jones is 53, dressed like a Hawaiian, hat to the back. You know what I mean? All grayed up, but yo, come on, Jim. Like, you're 53. Yo, you got the cutout knee where we could see a kneecap, bro. Like, come on. Like, you at the age where
You got them 50-year-old knees out. That's a rough knee.
you might need like one of them Patrick Ewing knee braces just to walk. Like, why are you dressed like this?
Yo, what if he had a knee brace sticking out of the hole in his jeans?
Why are you dressed like a YN?
Should be tipping.
That dress like a YN really hit a nerve. But he's not wrong, though. Listen, bro, I believe wholeheartedly, man, when you get to a certain age, when you make a certain amount of money, when you get to a certain caliber, there's just certain things you should be wearing. Like, for example, bro, right now, I'll be real with y'all, bro. Right now, in 2025, outside of this studio box, you not seeing me in sweats no more. You not seeing me wearing a Mary, wearing Gucci. You not
Okay, Flacco, you too fresh.
seeing me wearing designer no more, man. At all. Not at all, bro. At all. I just copped a day just. I'm wearing my quarter zips, my trousers, my cat. I'm on a different time now, bro. You know why? Because I don't know anybody outside of the hip hop community where if you make a certain amount per year and you achieve a certain thing, you still dress like the street dude. You still dress like the rapper. You still dress like only in hip hop where you can make a certain amount and achieve a certain level of status, but you still dress and act like the degenerates. I'm done with that. I'm through with that. Right? But I don't think
I feel like that about the whole culture in general. Wow, this is a weird space to catch Flacco.
meant it how I meant it, because if I would have said it, I would have.
But yeah, you gotta grow up at some point. I know you see me here in my fitted hats and my furry. Well, it's cold today. I don't know to tell y'all, but it is something to be said about how you present yourself. You know, it's important. And not saying you can't dress casually or relaxed, but to try to keep up with every trend and a whole bunch of designer and all that, it feels a bit weird for a man of a certain age.
I went down the line and said, "Hey, bro, y'all too old to be doing this."
Martin Luther King wouldn't have been wouldn't have been, Gucci, Louis all the way. You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit. Who knows?
But you still dress like only in hip hop where you can make a certain amount and achieve a certain level of status, but you still dress and act like the degenerates. I'm done with that. I'm through with that. Right? But I don't think Act meant it how I meant it, because if I would have said it, I would have, I went down the line and said, "Hey, bro, y'all too old to be doing this, bro. Like, y'all too old and too accomplished to be acting and dressing like this." But Act goes down the line and kind of critiques their outfits, which, all in all, Act, my brother, he know I love him, man, but me and academics have no right critiquing what someone wears, okay?
Because y'all can't get fresh. Y'all not of the shape to ever get fresh.
Me and Act have stepped up our drip and our swag, bro. Act lost 100 pounds, now Act is fly. I'll be real, man.
Right.
Yeah, I'm one of the flyest big dudes out here, man. Straight up.
For real?
Well, we still have no right, due to our past history of dressing, to critique anybody's outfit. But Act went down the line and began to critique everybody. Jim Jones, Davies, Fabulous, Maino.
Yeah. When your phone plan's as good as Visible, you've got to tell your people.
Hey, I just switched to Visible unlimited data.
Okay, I really gotta say nothing about Maino, because Maino be carrying a gun, and not say now, but Maino's known for carrying a gun, and there's a couple videos of him pulling out guns on people. So I want to be in Maino's good graces. I got nothing to say bad about you, Maino.
Don't cop a plea now.
But this look was crazy.
I did lose a lot of weight. His face still the same size, but he lost a lot of weight. That's what's up.
Can't believe you in the strip club. Maino, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, you're one of the scariest in New York history. I think them bitches was sneaking out the club because they didn't want to see you. Like, you exude some type of. We've just heard scary stories about you, brother. Okay.
I didn't get service. That was the problem.
Fabulous.
You ever knows people that done so much, and you're like, how are you not in prison? I'm not saying that about Maino or anybody else, but you ever know some people like, you be like, all the things this dude has done, how is he still walking around out here with us? How is it humanly possible? They caught one case that they had another one on top of that, but they beat that one, and this happened, and they came down on appeal, and like, all that to be right here in the break room with me.
Being like 49 with a headband, like, yo, why is it wearing, yo, you know the headband is for sweat. Like,
sweat.
yo, Fab is on some, yo, the
old people sweat.
Headband is for sweat, Fab. Fab, the headband is for you sweating. You're sitting down podcasting, my nigga. Like, come on, bro. Like, the headband looks wild. Like, this is unk activity. Like, this is, what? This is like you having an Allen Iverson sleeve on and you're just chilling. Like, that's for a reason. Davies just over here, man. Like, Davies just trying to do his best to aura farm. It's just not working. I love you, Davies, but come on, bro.
You didn't get.
Yo, ever since Davies said that the reason why he not popping in music because he looked too good, I was like, this bugged out, man. This bugged out. He said be on his dick so much that he's not popping in music. I'm like, how about maybe your music is just not that pop? I like you though, bro, but chill out, dog. Y'all remember when he said that? He said, was it him or maybe it was somebody else? Let me Google it.
He was too fly to be a rapper?
East looks hip hop. Let me see. Like, he had said some shit. He said like his music or some shit. Am I tripping or was it somebody else? Maybe it was somebody else.
Even though Ak shouted out the podcast, told people to go watch it, said he loves the podcast, he feels like it's going to be big, it's going to succeed. Because academics decided to call them unk and to critique their outfits, they wasn't trying to hear them shout outs, bro. All right, Maino came back with a vengeance. Now, you know how you can tell if somebody is like just engaging in banter back and forth or rift? It became perfectly clear from the very beginning that Maino opened up his mouth that this was not banter, right? This was not a like in good faith roast. This was not a friendly
you know,
back and
Flacco?
forth. No, Maino was tight. He was really upset.
How you know?
All right, and academics paid a hefty price of getting roasted by one of the best roasters in hip hop, bro. Maino put academics on his shirt, bro. I think Ak Loki got to come because Ak is chilling off the Henny. Ak got to come back and bring the Henny bottle, man, when he comes back to live.
Don't encourage that, Flacco.
Ak, you can't let them get away with this, bro. This, fam. Like, bro, I'm 1,000 overly with Ak. But even I had to laugh and say, damn, cuz, like, bro, they got you, homie.
Oh, man, let's rap about it. How y'all feeling today, man?
Feeling great. Yo, academics, check this out. Academics.
What's up?
Academics, I know you're not talking. 100%. I know you're not talking. You got the audacity to be speaking on niggas and what niggas is wearing? You talking about what niggas is wearing? You talking about the proximity between what niggas is wearing and their age? Let me explain something to you. You're a journalist and this is your opinion, so let me give you my opinion on you. I feel like you built like a I feel like you built like no, listen, 100%. Listen, I feel, let me just say how I feel. I feel like you built like a wet bag of laundry. I feel like you're built, no, listen, I feel like you're built like a jar of relish. You understand? You see, here's the thing, like, this ain't no gangster talk, we ain't gonna do no gangster shit. But listen, what I'm saying, since you wanna speak about, young, old, and when you do that, you indirectly causing division between young and old. Ain't no difference between young and old.
Division is wild, man. Like, what?
Yeah, division, Flacco.
When you've got a classic ride,
he was just roasted.
And plus, let me tell you something, young dudes. I'm trying not to cuss and all that stuff or use the N-word as little as possible. But yeah, let me tell y'all something. Everything that y'all calling young dude stuff, like, what are the old people supposed to dress like now? Like, back in the days when somebody was old to us, they wore the clothes from their era. Now, if an old person wears the clothes from if we wear clothes from our era, they're suddenly young people clothes. Now, to be fair, to be, sloppy and cut jeans and logos everywhere, that's kind of crazy. But I don't think getting fresh or wearing streetwear or the right pair of sneakers or something like that, I don't think that's inappropriate for a 50-year-old or a 60-year-old or a 90-year-old if you come from that time. I just think trying to follow all the trends is kind of crazy. You try to follow every trend and whatever's out and the skinnies and all that looks a little crazy.
It was just in good fun. Fam, listen, bro. Telling old dudes to put on age-appropriate outfits is now causing division between YNs and Uggs. Cut it out, man. They do anything to remain young. First off, I'm going to tell you this, man. All right. First off, now, is Ak built a little badly?
Yeah.
He used to be. Not no more. Akademiks lost 100 pounds, bro. Like, I don't care what y'all say, man. Like, you can roast the old Ak. The new, Ak is in shape. Like, Ak is not fat anymore. So the bad body
His face is, though.
jokes, I don't think works. Okay? But why would you take that as division? Or like, why would you even say, nah, bro, there's no gangster stuff. Nah, there's no gangster. Why would it even be a possibility of gangster stuff? He shouted out your podcast and showed y'all love.
Because he mad.
If y'all were Maino, would y'all take what Akademiks did as a diss? I don't understand it.
At least
But
a
you
little
see
shit.
the limits
I probably wouldn't have been as mad, but I definitely would have shot back. I definitely would have had words.
they will go to be considered why. They've gotten to a point where, man, like they understand the writing is on the wall. They'll be grandpa soon. So now they're trying to say, if you distinguish between how a YN should dress and how a Unk should dress, you are prejudiced and trying to divide. You are an agent of chaos. Now, cut it out, man. An agent of chaos, because I'm telling old dudes to dress like old dudes?
It's only time. It's either you a lame or you not. It's either you with it or you not. It's either you understand or you don't. Period. Point blank. You understand? And when you speak about fashion and when you speak about what niggas is wearing today, let me just give you some game, though. Timbs, Air Force Ones, Pelés, Averexes, and all the things that you see people wear today. Those things was made hot in this generation here.
Yes,
those are the things that was made hot in the 80s and the 90s, and we made popular. So like, leave out of that. Like you giving it your opinion, and my opinion to you is I think you built like a woman with 4 kids. Like, what are we really talking about? No. Let me talk though, because this is the problem. Niggas been talking every day. We wake up saying shit about it, and we ain't.
Yeah.
We take the high road every time.
But I knew it. He's not mad that Akademiks called him an Unk. Maybe I was wrong in that regard. He's mad because Akademiks used them as an example as rappers going broke, so they got to start a podcast. This is why they mad. He just said he wakes up and talk about it all the time, and we got to take the high road. The only time we heard Akademiks talk about them was when Akademiks talked about how rappers is going broke. So they're starting podcasts. There ain't no money in rap. Look at that. So that's why he's still upset. He's upset at Ak for calling them broke, which is understandable, right? Like, I'll be real, like, that's understandable. Like, I'll be pissed off too.
Completely cooked. Rap game is completely cooked. There's a new podcast that got announced. It's called Let's Rap About It.
It's true.
By Maino, Fabulous, and Dave East. They're dropping a podcast. I think this is going to be a weekly podcast, and you see it here. Maino, Fabulous, Jim Jones, and Dave East. Chat, I got to keep it a bean with y'all. There ain't no money in music left. These rappers...
So there's none left. It's all over.
The only thing as musicians they get from it is a cool factor. I remember when, and I know this is my first Drake reference to the stream, so forgive me. You know when Drake says, it's really 1% of us getting the money. The rest of these is broke. Maybe Jay said that, but I think Drake also requoted it. That's true.
I knew it had to be something else, because that much aggression over somebody calling you an ungay couldn't. No, it's because he feels like Akademiks has been picking on him, which I just think academics just showing love, and they just been referenced a couple of times. But now, shouting out their podcast 5 seconds before you talk about rappers going broke and going into other ventures. I would have probably been tight too. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But I don't think academics meant nothing by it, bro.
But we got to put things in perspective, right? You got a nigga that probably spent most of his early life afraid to really be and couldn't be in the in crowd, was insecure, couldn't take his pants off in front of women. You understand what I'm saying? So now, 100%. Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, ashamed, right? Because listen, you know part of being a senior citizen is that you're still outside. And I know the hoes. Everybody know Maino know the hoes. So I know the hoes that these niggas be DMing and all that. I know what they say about these boys. They call that boy you know what they call that boy? They call that boy chicken. Chicken for chicken nugget. Stop playing with me. Come on, micro. I'm a big dick dictator. Stop playing with me. Everything I say, I say go. Stop playing, nigga. Stop playing. Yeah. You understand?
And with that being said, happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, man.
If I'm academics, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect lightly, man. Shit. Man, listen, man. I shout out your podcast and you disrespect me like this, bro. Oh, no, it's war. Man, I fully expect, right, if the academics that I know is still present, I'll fully expect the Henny to be at the desk when that live stream turns on tomorrow.
All right, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm gonna check out some regular news. I'm getting out of here. I need to see what really happened in the world. All right, here we go.
Tonight there is breaking news when ABC News just learned about the second strike on that alleged drug boat and what President Trump is.
They still blowing up boats. They still blowing up them drug boats. Trump don't even care. He don't even answer no question. We shot a boat. We blew it up.
Is now saying tonight about releasing video of the second strike.
And he blowing the boats up as soon as they pull off from Venezuela. Like, you don't know where they was going. They was about to make a left.
Comes amid growing pressure on Secretary Pete Hegseth. Martha Raddatz standing by with what she's learned about that second strike. As sources tell ABC News, the Pentagon's Inspector General has found Secretary Hegseth put American troops at risk. Hegseth using the commercial app, the Signal messaging app, to share sensitive information about a previous military strike. Tonight, the dangerous, life-threatening cold sweeping in across much of this country. Records will be set in several.
Be careful out there on the roads, y'all. That's it's dangerous.
States temperatures and wind chills well below zero. And from New York City to Boston, bracing for bone-chilling winds, Lee Goldberg is here. Tonight, breaking news, President Trump's immigration crackdown unfolding right now. Federal agents in New Orleans and agents moving in Minnesota at this hour, reportedly targeting Somali immigrants. The raids there come amid a major fraud investigation.
They're going to get all the Somalis. So the immigrants need to just lay low. Don't do nothing too crazy, because if so, they're going to show up. They're going to show up all looking like Snake Eyes.
Tonight, actor Matthew Perry's mother face-to-face with the doctor who supplied Matthew Perry with ketamine. What she told him in court, and then the sentence. Tonight, the Jeffrey Epstein case, video and images from Jeffrey Epstein's island inside his mansion, the room with a dentist chair, and masks on the wall. Outside Boston tonight, the chilling evidence.
What was he doing in there?
In a gruesome murder trial, a husband accused of murdering his wife and mother of 3, dismembering her body. One of the alleged motives, a $2.7 million insurance policy. The growing concern tonight over self-driving taxis in this country. In one city alone, racing past school buses picking up children, their stop sign out. A company responding to ABC News tonight.
Driverless cars. I mean, you know it's going to be some glitches. Some people going to die. Before the technology gets right, it's going to y'all, everybody riding in it. I'll wait. Give me a couple years before I go catching the Waymo. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be first. I believe it can work, but it's after some losses, we're gonna have to take some L's. Can you think it was a time that there were no traffic lights? People just had to, you just wing it at an intersection. It probably was just, accidents every day. People, terrible things happen, and after a while, somebody was like, "Look, we need some rules around here. Can we get some rules?"
16 crashing during a Thunderbird's training mission gone wrong. The jet bursting into smoke and flames. The liquor store.
That shit was in the ground, shaped like the plane.
Break-in. Bottles smashed on the floor. The suspect, a raccoon.
I love the news. All this serious business going on. They put a plane slamming into the desert next to a raccoon laying on a Wawa bathroom floor.
Store break-in.
Liquor store, my bad.
Bottles smashed on the floor. The suspect, a raccoon found drunk at the scene. Yes, a raccoon. At America Strong tonight, we remember the movie National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
That scene with the Christmas lights. You're not going to believe our story tonight.
From ABC News World Headquarters in New York, this is World News Tonight with David Muir.
Good evening. We begin tonight here with breaking news. What
All copyright reserved.
ABC News has just learned tonight about that second deadly strike on that alleged drug boat from Venezuela. And President Trump tonight and what he's now saying about releasing
Ain't alleged no more.
video of the second strike. It comes amid growing scrutiny surrounding Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. And on a separate front tonight, sources now telling ABC News the Pentagon Inspector General has found Secretary Hegseth put U.S. military personnel and their mission at risk by discussing sensitive information in a group chat using a commercial app, the Signal messaging app, about another operation. Martha Raddatz leading us off tonight with late reporting here.
Always knew Signal was the truth.
Tonight, the controversy swirling around Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth expanding. Sources tell ABC News the Pentagon's independent watchdog has found Hegseth endangered the lives of American troops by using the commercial messaging app Signal to share highly sensitive plans for military strikes on Yemen with administration colleagues, his wife, who is not a government employee, and a reporter who was accidentally added to a group chat. At the time, Hegseth insisted he'd done nothing wrong.
Nobody was texting war plans.
He blamed former employees, he blamed the media.
They take anonymous sources from disgruntled former employees, and then they try to slash and burn people and ruin their reputations. Not going to work with me.
But the Pentagon Inspector General's new report has, according to sources, determined that if the information Hegseth shared on Signal had fallen into enemy hands, American troops could have been in danger, and that it should not have been sent on the unsecure messaging app. According to sources, Hegseth refused to sit down with the Inspector General, instead providing a statement saying he'd acted within his rights because he has the power to classify and declassify information. Today, a Pentagon spokesman called the report a total exoneration, and the White House said President Trump stands behind.
I always like Signal better than WhatsApp. Always. It's just something about Signal. He trusted it. He trusted it. He's like, don't worry about the codes and stuff. I got it.
Behind Secretary Hegseth. But the report is the latest blow to the embattled secretary, who had spent days trying to explain this September attack on a suspected drug boat off the coast of Venezuela. After this first strike, a second missile was fired, reportedly targeting.
Listen, I'm not laughing at the loss of life. I'm just saying, like, they didn't even get that far away from Venezuela. How do you know they was coming to the U.S.? They could have been going anyway. They wasn't even pointing that direction. You know what I mean? You don't know where they was going. They could have been making a U-turn. Here come, oh no, a Hellfire missile. Wow. They were drug dealers. That's what he's going to say. They were drug dealers.
To survivors. International law prohibits killing enemy combatants who no longer pose a threat. The day after the attack, Hegseth said he watched it happen.
I watched it live. We knew exactly who was in that boat. We knew exactly what they were doing.
Now he claims.
Yeah, but I'm not even denying it. Probably, maybe, but you gotta have some kind of. Well, at least let them get closer. Can they make it to U.S. waters? Why you don't blow up everything coming into the U.S. water? Then we know we could go scoop up the drugs and be like, okay, here they go. They was drugged, but they all the way in Venezuela. They just pulled off. What if they didn't even get their drugs yet? I mean, you can't even say that word. I'm sorry. Here we go.
He only watched the first strike.
I did not personally see survivors, but I stand because the thing was on fire. It was exploded in fire, smoke. You can't see anything. You got digital. This is called the fog of war.
The secretary insists he wasn't the one who ordered the second strike, instead pointing the finger at the mission's commander, Admiral Mitch Bradley. Tonight, ABC's Selena Wang asking President Trump if he will release the video of the second strike.
Will you release video of that strike so that the American people can see for themselves what happened?
What is there to see? Arms and legs flying into the water? Like, what are we supposed to see? Or maybe just a pile of bricks that say Uggs on them. Like, oh, these are the say product. Just say say product on it. Or those classic with the duct tape and the brown tape all around them, just stop and they just on the boat. Blues, arms and legs. Is that what we're looking for? I don't think the tape would make much of a difference. I would like I don't know, some information. How do we know? How do y'all even know? You don't think they messed up none? They blowing up boats every day.
Will you release video of that strike so that the American people can see for themselves what happened?
I don't know what they have, but whatever they have, we'd certainly release. No problem.
So we've seen the video of the first strike, but that second strike video that the president said.
All right, that's the cargo. That's the cargo right there. I don't know where the arms and legs gonna go. Y'all tell me.
Would be released will be key. And tonight, new information. According to a source familiar with the incident, the two survivors climbed back onto the boat after.
God damn. How was it any boat left? What kind of missiles? What kind of weak ass missiles we using? You can't blow up a little fisher boat? Come on, man.
After the initial strike, they were believed to be potentially in communication with others and salvaging some of the drugs. Because of that, it was.
They wasn't salvaging the drugs. They was floating on the. I don't know if fentanyl and all that stuff. I don't know if that stuff floats, but if it does, they was grabbing on it for other reasons other than to salvage it.
Determined they were still in the fight and valid targets. A JAG officer was also giving legal advice. So again, David, that video will be key, and Admiral Bradley will be on the Hill tomorrow behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors, Martha Raddatz leading us off tonight. Martha, thank you. Meantime, tonight.
If you're a producer who hates AI,
My bad,
this
John.
plugin might change your mind. This is Reimagining Co-Producer. You can take any
The dangerous and life-threatening cold sweeping in across much of the U.S. tonight. Records will be set in several states. Temperatures and wind chills well below zero. And from New York City to Boston, millions now bracing for bone-chilling winds.
This is days where if you work outside, you gotta wear that full suit, that grown man snowsuit. Put on one of them, y'all. Everybody looking like big gingerbread men.
Lee Goldberg standing by with the forecast, and Alex Perez with the images coming in tonight.
Tonight, millions bracing for bone-chilling cold after that powerful nor'easter turned.
Whoa. Whoa.
Tonight, millions bracing for bone-chilling cold after that powerful nor'easter turned.
There you go. Yo, all these people back here, you can't even hit the brake. Something bad about to happen. And it's another truck coming, and I got some sort of fuel carrying on the back. Be careful out there, y'all. Drive with caution.
Roads to ice rinks all over the Northeast.
It's a slip and slide.
Just north of New York City, an out-of-control plow truck slamming a car into the back of a school bus in Monroe, New York. Thankfully, no one was hurt. On Interstate 71 in Cincinnati, watch as these cars fishtail and crash on black ice, other vehicles slowing down just in time.
That'll be easy out
Outside
there.
Boston and Seekonk, Massachusetts, this cruiser mangled after hydroplaning and flipping several times.
Mangled like a dinosaur caught it.
The officer inside was injured. In Nashua, New Hampshire, Marcus Gordon says even his four-wheel drive was no match for the slick roads.
The roads were already wet, and then the snow just came up on top of it, so you can't really see the black ice.
And now the coldest air of the season moving in, icy conditions sure to be a problem in the days ahead. And David, here in Minneapolis, the temperature is tumbling. By tomorrow morning, the actual temperature will be 4 below zero, and it will feel like 15 below zero.
How them Somalis gonna feel about that? They from Somalia. I know that's feel extra cold to them. Your first year out of Somalia, like I know you happy you made it. You like, whew, damn, that's Somalia. That was rough. Then you could show up in Minnesota. Wow, you don't even got no shoes. You got nothing but flip flops. Your shoes, you got tires and sticks and all that stuff. And you get there, and it's 10 below zero. Shout out to the Somalis.
David?
We knew it had to come. Alex Perez. Alex, thank you. Let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Lee Goldberg from WABC here in New York. Hey, Lee.
Hey, David, December just not messing around. The coldest air of the season is pouring into the upper
He ain't really cold. He ain't even got on no hat.
Midwest tonight. We'll wake up to sub-zero temperatures in Minneapolis and Sioux Falls, maybe a record in Des Moines. By Friday, that record cold is pushing into the east, which could bring snow. Probably
All right, we know
on
watch
Friday
all the
mornings.
weather.
The Jeffrey Epstein case. Rare video and images right here tonight from Jeffrey Epstein's island.
Who took this footage?
Inside his mansion, the room with a dentist chair and masks on the wall. You'll remember President Trump signed that bill into law, 30 days to release the files, with 2 weeks now left. Here's our chief investigative correspondent, Aaron Katursky.
Tonight, a rare look at Jeffrey Epstein's private Caribbean island, where he allegedly exploited dozens of young women and girls. Video of the secluded hideaway shows the grounds, the pool, the view, along with interior images of a bedroom and bathroom, and a room with a dental chair and face masks of men tacked to the wall.
What? A dental chair and face masks of men on the wall. And y'all think that Jeffrey Epstein just mysteriously unalived himself in his cell when he can go back to his island and get in his chair and reconstruct his teeth and put a realistic face mask off the wall? He could be all kind of people.
House Democrats releasing these images today as they pressure the Trump administration to release all of the Epstein files, joining a chorus of Epstein's accusers.
We're ready for the next step, and we're ready to finally release the files. All the files.
Congress passed and President Trump signed a law.
Yo, shout out to the chat. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not that good at doing two things at once. All right, who we got? We got 1137 Vibes. What up? What up? My brother Harrow, where you at? And also be safe out there driving. Beast Natigo, what up, Shun? That's pretty much it. But thanks, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. We watching the news and stuff. We watching serious stuff. We doing serious stuff. I got a little bit more of the the salaciousness of what's going on in Hollywood and all that. But we gotta watch the real news too.
Are requiring the Justice Department to release the records within 30 days. There are just 2 weeks left. But tonight, a potential obstacle. An attorney for Epstein's co-conspirator, Ghislaine Maxwell, said today she'll soon file a petition challenging her sex trafficking conviction. Maxwell,
And she gonna mess around and beat it. As long as she get it done quick while Trump's still in office, she gonna mess around and beat it.
expected to file her petition at this courthouse, David, and the Justice Department could try to use it as a reason to withhold certain files in the event Maxwell is granted a new trial. However,
And when she get out of jail, she gonna follow him to another island they bought. You think he only had one island? Why would you not? You a billionaire. You always got a spare island. You think you know about the only island? Come on, man. Only many islands it is, tropical islands for sale in this world. He had billions of dollars. He swapped out. He stopped by that island real quick when they moved him out fake dead. He stopped by that island, switched his teeth out, switched his face mask. That's probably not even Jeffrey's real face anyway. Actually, he's a little weird looking. It probably Jeffrey might not even be a real face. The whole time it was a mask. Waiting.
tonight, a potential obstacle in challenging her sex trafficking conviction. Maxwell is expected to file her petition at this courthouse, David, and the Justice Department could try to use it as a reason to withhold certain files in the event Maxwell is granted a new trial. However unlikely that may be. David?
Aaron Katursky with us again tonight. Aaron, thank you. There are also breaking developments involving President Trump's immigration crackdown now unfolding in 2 parts of the country tonight. Federal agents now in New Orleans and agents moving into Minnesota at this hour, reportedly targeting Somali immigrants.
Yeah, I want this ICE hiring. And would they let me go live on YouTube? I wouldn't really catch nobody. I want y'all to go. I'll be shooing them. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Hey, you. But now I wonder, they gotta need people. Walmart laying people off, Target laying people off. You go get an ICE job, go get down with the ICE.
The raids there come amid a major fraud investigation involving members of the Somali community. Here's Mary Bruce.
Tonight, the Trump administration expanding its deportation efforts. Federal agents now hitting the streets of New Orleans. And in Minnesota, ICE now targeting the Somali community as the president doubles down on his attacks.
That beautiful land, that beautiful state, it's a hellhole right now. And the Somalians should be out of here. They've destroyed our country. And all they do is...
You say like all of them. The Somalians should be out of here. They've destroyed our country. Yeah, I heard I heard they doing some tricky stuff. I heard also that a lot of they like the married cousins. I don't know if that's true or not. Allegedly, I don't know. I ain't trying to say nothing wrong, but is that true?
Somalians should be out of here. They've destroyed our country. And all they do is complain.
Are you complaining?
President calling Somali immigrants, quote, garbage.
We're going to go the wrong way if we keep taking in garbage into our country.
It comes as House Republicans.
Now, don't get it confused. I know a little bit about the population shift, let's say, in Minnesota, and Ilhan Omar, and what was the new mayor of Minneapolis? I can't recall this man's name right now. And I understand that Somalis want a certain measure of nostalgia for the old world. You know, a certain measure. They want to hook up. You know what I mean? I heard they call it Dawn, 5 times a day, which is a standard practice in a lot of Muslim countries. And the people, the last few whites, they upset, they mad, and they call Trump, and that's why Trump mad. So I really don't have a dog in the fight. You know what I mean? I watch. I do wonder sometimes if someone were to come here from another country. Sometimes it's like, why not assimilate? You know what I mean? I understand you wanted to have pride in where you came from, no doubt about it. But why try to change here into there? For all that, you might as well just stay where you was at. That's just my personal opinion. But here we go.
Launch an investigation into widespread COVID-era fraud involving some members of Minnesota's large Somali community. The New York Times reports 59 people have been convicted in schemes involving more than $1 billion.
Oh, they be getting a scam on too? Okay, Somalis. That's where the pirates come from too, right? They're in Sierra Leone, off the Horn of Africa. Ethiopians and all that. I am the captains. That's them, right?
59 people have been convicted in schemes involving.
And of course, I understand we don't mean all of any particular group. We're speaking in generalities.
Involving more than $1 billion in stolen taxpayer money that was supposed to go to children and other social services. President Trump seizing on this story as he widens his immigration crackdown. But Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey defending the Somali community.
He's wrong, and we want them here. Somali people have been an extraordinary benefit. He
got a lot of Somali money. I don't know how much money the Somalis got. They was pirates, so he probably paid him in gold. He say that, and then he got a treasure chest in the back.
Mayor Jacob Frey defending the Somali community.
He's wrong, and we want them here. Somali people have been an extraordinary benefit.
And again, David, tonight we are told that ICE operations are now underway in Minnesota. Sources describe this as a targeted enforcement operation going after immigrants with final deportation orders. David.
Mary Bruce with us tonight as well. Thank you.
Go get them Danish too. Go get some Danish immigrants too that y'all need to round up. Don't forget the Denmark people while you're at it. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Don't just get the Somalis.
Mary. Now to the Matthew Perry case, an emotional moment in court in Los Angeles today. The actor's mother face to face with the doctor who supplied Matthew Perry with ketamine. What she told him in
I don't even know what ketamine is exactly. What did it do to you?
Court, and then the sentence.
That's when you know you're getting old, when you don't even know all the drugs people using. Like, what is that? I mean, nobody ever offered me, hey man, you want a little ketamine? I'm sorry, algorithm, if I'm saying the wrong stuff.
Here's Trevor Ault.
Tonight, the doctor who
is it real bad is what I'm saying. I guess. I mean,
sold ketamine to Friends star Matthew Perry leading up to his overdose death was face to face with the actor's family as they described their heartache. Dr. Salvador Plasencia sentenced to 30 months in prison for selling dozens of vials of ketamine to Perry in exchange for tens of thousands of dollars. Plasencia cried and nodded in agreement as Perry's family accused him of betraying his Hippocratic oath. Perry's sister saying, instead of protecting him, you exploited him. And his mother standing before Plasencia saying, I just want you to see his mother.
That's Mama Perry. She should be in the movies, I think.
This is his mother. In a statement, the family says no one alive and in touch with the world at all could have been unaware of Matthew's struggles, pointing to that cruel text Plasencia sent to another doctor supplying the ketamine.
What do you say?
I wonder how much this moron will pay. Let's find out.
So they were straight up selling drugs, essentially. The good stuff. The good stuff.
Harry had been candid about his years-long battle with addiction, opening up to our Diane Sawyer a year before his death.
Your disease is just outside, just doing one-arm push-ups, just waiting for you, waiting to get you alone.
Today in court, the former doctor admitted, "I failed Mr. Perry. I failed his family," turning to them and saying, "I am so, so sorry." Family was asked if they agreed with the sentence.
Does it matter?
Oh, his dad is ain't he like on 60 Minutes or something? I seen him with his legs crossed asking people questions. He one of them kind of people.
No, not really.
Look, it's a tragic story, and you know, sometimes apparently nice guys do bad things, and the legal system has to take account of it.
He's still a nice guy? He's still a nice guy? That's crazy.
David Placencia is the first to be sentenced of 5 people charged in Matthew Perry's death, including an alleged drug dealer known as the Ketamine Queen, who's pleaded guilty to providing the dose that killed him. David.
Trevor Roll on the Matthew Perry case.
So he was doctor, but he still had a plug? He still got it off the street? That's pretty gangster.
Night, Trevor, thank you. When we come back here tonight, an F-16 crashing during a Thunderbirds training mission gone wrong. That jet bursting into smoke and flames, what we've learned tonight.
Oh, but they made it out. Look. They made it. They ejected. They did the eject the seat.
Also, an escaped inmate knocking on front doors. Doorbell cameras capturing this. You'll remember he had escaped in hospital pants. Authorities then moved.
What you coming here for? That's crazy. That's like some horror movie type. Come on now. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Into smoke and flame, capturing this. You'll remember he had escaped in hospital pants. Authorities then moving in. You'll see it in a moment here. And that liquor store break-in making a lot of headlines today. Bottles smashed on the floor. The suspect found drunk at the scene.
Got some of that ketamine.
A very close look at this picture in a moment.
How you like me now? My bad.
Tonight, an F-16 crashing during a Thunderbirds training mission gone wrong in Central California. The jet bursting into flames in the Mojave Desert. The pilot ejecting, seen parachuting to the ground. That pilot is in stable condition tonight. The investigation is underway. Outside.
Into the ground.
Lost in chilling evidence in a gruesome murder trial. Brian Walsh accused of murdering his wife, a mother of 3, dismembering her body. In court today, a crime lab specialist walking.
I don't see. This is terrible. He can use all kind of tools on her. Oh, but that's who escaped? Hold on. Maybe I do need to. I don't. All right, let's see what happened. All right, tools and stuff. Oh, God.
Bring his wife, a mother of 3, dismembering her body. In court today, a crime lab specialist walking jurors through at least 10 bags of evidence. Prosecutors say these are the bags that Walsh dumped after killing his wife on New Year's Day in 2023. One of the alleged motives, a $2.7 million insurance policy. Nearly 3 years later, the body of Anna Walsh still has not been found. An escaped inmate back behind bars tonight, caught after knocking on doors near Atlanta. Take a look.
I'd say that's one thing about a white inmate. He gonna try to escape. He gonna try to escape. You see a black dude in jail for 50 years. White man, absolutely not. We gonna get some. It's gonna be some escape attempts. That's why we be practicing in the woods. We need black people. We need to get to camping. You need to get to camping. YNs running around shooting sideways. Y'all need to, get some survival skills. Things about to get rough, especially with artificial intelligence. Don't get me started, because this would be a whole different kind of show. Y'all know what I really be thinking about.
Authorities say they captured Timothy Shane.
Apocalypse. Skynet. All right, I'm sorry. Back to the. Okay, here we go.
First tonight, caught after knocking on doors near Atlanta. Take a look. Authorities say they captured Timothy Shane in Covington, just east of Atlanta. He was seen on a doorbell camera at the front door of this home right here. Police say he had stolen multiple cars and called an Uber while on the.
You mean to make a phone call? No, murderer. No. Try to finesse somebody. Imagine Michael Myers would walk. Listen, guys, if you just let me in, I just need the hell out of here.
Captured Timothy Shane in Covington, just east of Atlanta. He was seen on a doorbell camera at the front door of this home right here. Police say he had stolen multiple cars and called an Uber while on the run. When we come back here tonight, the major cheese recall to share with you. Also, tributes
leaning on my screen door,
pouring in for a former basketball star tonight. And then that drunk suspect found at a liquor store. You've got to see the video. To the index of other news tonight, a major recall. More than 250,000 cases of shredded cheese products sold at major retailers, including Aldi, Target, and Walmart. Sold in 31 states and Puerto Rico under different brands. Great Lakes Cheese Company says that cheese may contain metal fragments.
Damn, I just ate some of that last night. I can feel it. What's the class action, baby?
Much more on our website for you tonight. We do have a passing to note. Basketball star Eldon Campbell has died, a standout in college. He went on to play 15 seasons in the NBA. Known for his effortless style on the court, in 1990, he set the record for the most career points at Clemson, a record that still stands tonight. Eldon Campbell was just 57. Tonight,
what happened to him?
That drunk suspect caught in a liquor store getting a lot of attention. Authorities in Ashland, Virginia, catching the suspect. Surveillance video showing a raccoon rummaging through the store, breaking bottles, found passed out in the store's bathroom, drunk from the bottles. Animal control letting the raccoon sleep it off before releasing it back into the wild.
What?
That is a first for me, the drunk raccoon tonight. When we come back here, we all remember the movie National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That scene, Clark Griswold trying to turn on the outdoor Christmas lights. You have to see what we found tonight. Lights. Well, tonight, playing on TV.
All right, what we got?
Walls with the Christmas lights, heat with the littlest family. Dad Noah putting up the lights all day.
I don't care. I ain't gonna watch that. Anyway, that's been our show for now. I'll be back later with my brother. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And please, please, please turn on your